This is not rain. Thank you.
Dober dan, pozdravljeni. Na obisku v slovenski vojski imamo načelnika Združenega štaba oboroženih sil Republike Italije. Gre za povratni načrtovani obisk. Obisk je bil namenjen izmenjavi izkušenj povezanih z transformacijo vojska in pa izkušenj, ki jih vojske pridobivajo v času ekonomske krize. Pogovarjali smo se tudi o bilateralnem sodelovanju, ki je z Republiko Italijo in italijansko vojsko zelo plodno, zelo dolgo in pa zelo bogato. V svojem razgovoru smo zajeli vprašanje povezane z bodočnostjo MLF-a, vprašanja, ki so povezane z izvajanjem air policinga, pa tudi seveda vprašanja sestave in bodočega izvajanja programa bilateralnega sodelovanja. Oborožene sile Republike Italije so naš strateški partner, z njimi skupaj smo na večini operativnih območij. Brez italijanskega sodelovanja bi zelo težko uspešno izvajali naloge v Afganistanu in pa seveda tudi v Libanonu, skupaj pa sodelujemo seveda uspešno tudi na Kosovo. Jaz moram izkoristiti to priložnost, da se načelniku italijanskih oboroženih sil zahvalim za podporo in pomoč, ki jo daje. On zapušča svojo dolžnost v mesecu januarju v prihodnjem letu in mi upamo, da bo dobil naslednika, ki bo ravno tako skrbel za dobre partnerske odnose med obema državama, posebej pa seveda tudi za širjenje ideja zavezništva in partnerstva na področju Balkana.
It is really a pleasure for me to be here in Slovenia in my capacity of Chief of Defense to discuss with my good friend General Šteiner about the level of cooperation we are conducting between our armed forces. It's a level of cooperation of which our countries should be proud, because in very few years we established so many links that allow us now to be extremely good partners in the Great Alliance. We are engaged in so many activities in country and abroad, and these activities, these missions are vital for the foreign policy of our countries. We are determined to continue our cooperation in order to be able to fulfill our tasks wherever they are. They may be in the Western Balkans, they may be in Lebanon, they may be in Afghanistan, they may be elsewhere. Wherever our political masters decide that they need the employment of our armed forces, we are ready to do it, and we are ready to do it together, because we are able to train and to operate together, thanks to the initiatives which are already ongoing. General Šteiner mentioned most of them, but I would like to underline the great value of the MLF initiative, which among the many international cooperation initiatives which are on the table is one of the best working, if not the best working at all. Many other things we are doing together, and I have to say that the understanding between the men and women of our armed forces are absolutely flawless, and this is true from the very top, from Alois Šteiner and myself, down to the last private.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Just a question for Ghost to General Šteiner and then to you, General Camporinija. Garofalo, il piccolo di Daily Newspaper in Trieste. General, what do you ask to Italy, and what you can do, what you can offer to Italy in a bilateral environment, also multinational environment?
Thank you. We have two main projects in this area. One is called MLF, Multinational Land Force Initiative, which has been live for 13 years. We've practiced that, and now it's time to extend to a new format. That's first one. This is connected with affiliated MLF, new MLF to multinational rapid deploy course in Italy, and use this as tool for affiliation of forces from alliance countries. The second part is connected with idea to establish a multinational center of excellence for mountain warfare. in those areas, both countries has a lot of experience and a lot of facilities. And it's good opportunity to find the proper model for cooperate in this area in the future.
And what do you ask to Italy?
I'm asking to stay on the way to be strategic partner for Slovenia in the future also.
In this case, as just there are a very strong link, don't you think that from a logistic point of view, these different weapons that you have in comparison with Italian weapons can be a little bit problematic?
Thank you for this question. You know, modern interoperability is not connected with different weapons. It's connected with common thinking and common procedures. And we are in this way. We understood each other well, and we are operating well in all the missions in which we are together.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
General Camporini, what the Italy can do to improve the cooperation on bilateral basis?
We are doing a great
in practice.
We are doing a great effort to maintain the momentum of the cooperation. This is not easy, not because of lack of will, but because of lack of financial resources. We are in a difficult financial moment for our economies, and we are trying to make the best use of the money we have. In doing so, I am very pleased to see that the links between the Slovenian forces and the Italian forces are not suffering any diminishment.
Thank you. Please.
I believe this is vital, and it is vital because we have so many engagements abroad, as I mentioned before. I would like to underline the importance of our engagement in Afghanistan, where Italy is planning and is pledging new forces in order to be able to accelerate the process of increasing the capabilities of the Afghan forces to take care of their problems. Italy will exceed the present ceiling of 4,000 men and women in the next semester. We will go up to possibly to 4,300 units, and the increase will mainly be focused on training resources, because we need that. Only if we train the Afghans we will be able to be successful in this mission.
And Slovenian will be partner also in training?
Slovenian are part of our effort. We all are part of this effort, and I have to say that the convergence of the effort of all the countries which participate in ISAF is an example which should be followed in other occasions.
Thank you. Just one small, very short question. Unfortunately, in Italy we have a plan to reduce the military attaché position, and this will afflict also, unfortunately, Slovenian post. In which way do you think Italy can maintain the strict link as at the present?
This decision has to do with the lack of resources I mentioned before, and we have decided that in the concept of risk management and taking into account the extremely good relations we have personally today at all levels, it is not strictly necessary to have a resident attaché in Ljubljana, because we can continue our dialogue and our cooperation even without an attaché. So nothing will change in terms of direct liaison between the armed forces of Slovenia and Italy.
So in which way we will from Rome, or which
we will have
office, I don't know.
We will have a new figure which is becoming more common in the Western world, a non-resident attaché who will be assigned in an office in Rome, but who will commute to the capitals. He will be responsible of as many times as it is needed. But this will spare us a lot of money,
Thank you very
which
much.
we can use for in a better way.
Thank you. Thank you.
General,
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh, my dear. One picture with.
Dobro narieno.
Perfect.